First of all, good afternoon. One time, first meeting of the month. After each meeting, we have a public comment, 3 minutes. So I will do the prayer and ask Ms. Chastain to do the pledge. Let's take a moment of silence for all the chaos in this world, everything that's going on. Let's take it for this country, for its parents, and for this community. Just one moment of silence. I would thank you. The gracious Father, we come to the presence of thanksgiving. Thank you for all the blessings you have bestowed on each and every one of us, realizing that we couldn't have accomplished anything without you. So this calls for this one. Thank you. Father, I pray that you give us wisdom, knowledge, and understanding through the business affairs of this parents and best of all others. I ask you to bless every Jew here and their families as well. I ask you to bless all artists and their families as well. I pray for this country, this state, this parents, this community. I pray for the elderly, Father. I pray for our president, our governor, all local officials, Father, and religious leaders. Look at that way. I pray for continuity, Father. I pray for strength. Just look at that way. I pray for unity, Father. Because where there's unity, there is strength. I pray for understanding, Father. Let's look at that way. I just pray, Father, that you guide us, lead us in the right direction. Do what's best for this parent, and best for this state, best for this country. And Father, that everything that's been done here, with mine, give you all the honor, praise and glory. In Jesus' name I pray.
Amen.
Amen.
Allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Chastain. Okay, will you please call the roll, Ms. Harris?
Mr. Dexter Armstead,
Present.
Mrs. Kristen Chastain,
Here.
Mr. Michael Cheatham,
Here.
Mr. Kyle Flanagan,
Here.
Mr. Jason McCray is absent, Mr. Keith Mills,
Here.
Mr. Richard Olivo, Dr. Chrissy O'Quinn, President Louis Kent.
Here, we have a quorum. Thank you. Then motion to approve the agenda, please.
So moved.
Moved by Dr. Quinn,
Second.
second by Mr. Mills. Any discussion or questions? Question from the audience? You got all in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries. Old business. Adopting the minutes from the May 18, 2026 regular meeting. If everyone read them.
I make the motion to accept.
What about Mr. Mills?
I just have one question. I actually left out of that meeting early, and there's no record of that on here. Should there be a record of that on here? I think they're supposed to be. I mean, there was only like 10 minutes left, but I think they're supposed to be.
Make a motion to approve the agenda with any necessary corrections if there be any.
Yep.
And amend the meeting because she left 10 minutes early. Okay. So that'd be a correction. Okay. Okay. Any more questions? And all in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries.
I don't have that.
Mr. Mills.
Made the motion. Mr. Mills
I
made
did.
the motion.
Who second? No one second?
I'll second.
No. Dr. Mr. Armstead. All in favor?
Aye.
And opposed? Motion carries. Now, which necessary changes? Okay. Okay. On the new business, take action on proposed East Feliciana Solar Farm Solar Energy Permit Ordinance number 1287. We had a public hearing discussing the new solar farm ordinance with a lot of input from the audience. So what's your pleasure this June?
I'd like to make a motion to approve it with one change on it, and that is that, we, under the decommissioning plan, add a bond that would be not necessarily between them and us, but them and the landowner, so that there would be an assurance that the property is cleared at the time that they're finished doing that. So people can plant trees or vegetables or whatever they want to do at that time. They wouldn't necessarily need to be with us, but that we would be kept aware and maybe request a copy of the bond. So
Like an
that we know
insurance
they'll
bond?
have that.
An insurance bond is what
Yeah.
you're talking about?
What-
Between the landowner and
And the company.
the company.
Well, if we do that, how do you address the other recommendations or changes?
Such as,
Well, I mean, we talked buffers, we talked road improvements. I mean, there were a number of inputs. You're saying you,
I just, mine,
Well, what is it with the traffic plan that you discussed earlier, Kyle? I heard you.
well, it was just, I mean, in my case, it was setbacks was one of them, and then the traffic
Yeah, the
was
setbacks.
improving the standard upon completion. In other words, turning the road better quality than what it was. I mean, I think there should be some accountability for that, because you know it's gonna be a lot of truck traffic potentially removing timber, then you're gonna turn around and you're gonna bring in, multiple panels and structures to attach panels to, and all the associated parts and pieces.
I have no problem amending my,
This is a, this is a,
to
li-
add that.
this is a living document, and we can always make amendments to it.
Yeah, it's true.
I just would think that we would wanna
Mr. Davis,
catch everything at one time.
would that be fair enough to, we can adopt this ordinance, which is a living document, we can always amend to the ordinance, can we?
Correct.
Ain't that?
Yeah.
May not make the changes now before we.
Yeah,
That
we
was
can
my
always
thought.
come
We
back and
had three
amend it.
changes.
We have three changes, but we can always amend
We'd
it.
like to have amended to be, to, the first one, a bond, going into decommissioning between
The
the
landowner
landowner
and the company.
and the company, so that there would be an assurance that it would be cleaned up at the end of their life. And that we would keep a record of the bond to know that there was an active bond there. And then Kyle had two other things.
Yes,
Three.
mine was, the road improvement would be under traffic plan, Part B. It just says remediation of any damage. Well, when we get to the operational portion of the solar farm, we want it to be brought up to an improved standard, whether it's LA DOTD standard, whatever. I mean, we can dive deeper into that with experts if that's what we choose to do. And then also on the buffer zone, when it says currently 75 feet from the property line would be the no less than 75 feet setback. I'd like to see that buffer zone to be 200. And then in portion C of that, it currently says 75 feet buffer zone will include 50 feet area of trees and shrubbery. So I'd like to see that number, the 50 up to 100, so you have more of a shrubbery buffer there.
So those are the three amendments to the ordinance. Any more discussion?
Sam, would those work, do you think?
Any more questions? I need a motion to adopt this ordinance as is with the three amendments.
I make a motion with those amendments.
Motion by Ms. Chastain,
I'll second.
second by Mr. Mills.
I don't know. I mean, the only other thing I'll say and comment is, we've had questions about fees. I don't know if we want to review that or actually crunch numbers on that at this time. That would be the only other comment I would say.
So what you say that they
Or we can adopt what we've
Well,
said,
adopt, yeah.
and then we can address
come
the
back at
fees
later.
if you want. I mean, that would be,
That could be negotiated.
Negotiate, right. Do the permit process and discuss the fees.
okay?
Okay, so I amend my motion to include all of that,
The three amendments.
the three amendments.
We already
We
got
got
a
one
motion.
second. Any question from the audience?
Okay,
With
So-
another question?
now do I have to withdraw my first motion?
No, we voted on that.
I got a question.
Okay, yes, ma'am.
What are we actually, y'all actually voting on?
On the
There's so
order.
much in and out, well, I mean, there's been proposals and whatnot, so let's lay it out clear. This lot sounds like a union meeting.
We are adopting the ordinance with three amendments. The two that Mr. Seneca recommended, one that Mr. O'Quinn recommended. And what she recommended, get agreement between the landowner and the company a bond
Insurance bond.
after the lifetime of the solar farm be commissioned between the landowner and the company.
But basically, you're all voting on to accept the ordinance
Right.
as is with
Three
potential amendments.
Right.
The possibility of potential
Three
amendments.
amendments stay.
Chris is saying four, but I think it's to bring it up to fee thing.
Four,
Just
Carl
that
had-
would be four.
Carl had two, you had one.
Because the fee structure, we said.
Which
we
of
would-
we discussed that there from being, from me.
Right, right, so I want to make sure that that's in there, that that's to be mentioned.
But the fourth will be discussing the fees and the permitting process added to the ordinance, right? That's four amendments.
So
Ms. Harris, did you catch that?
I have an amendment, to the traffic plan, better quality than before, the remediation.
Yes, ma'am.
Right.
That's one. Buffer zone to B, you would like, yeah, to
200.
B and C. You have, 75 feet in B, changed to 200.
Yes, ma'am.
In C, where you have 50 feet, you want that changed to
To 100.
100.
Yes,
That'll
ma'am.
be 3. And the fourth one is decommissioning plan E.
Between the
Where you like
landowner-
to see a bond.
Yeah,
Between the
insurance
landowner
bond.
and the
Between the
company.
landowner
And
In the
then
company.
and the company. So you all approve it with those amendments?
Yeah. Request from the audience. Is that all in favor? And opposed? Motion carried with the amendment. Okay, Audible Regional Library.
Good evening.
Good afternoon.
I'm Aubrey Leggett. I am the branch manager of Audubon Regional Library here in Clinton. I'm here tonight with our Audubon leadership team. We have Peggy Stafford, who is acting as our interim assistant director, Karen Ott, who is our business administrator, April Newsome, our St. Helena branch manager and program coordinator, and Kaylin Sanders, our Jackson manager. On behalf of Audubon Library, we would like to humbly thank the East Feliciana Parish voters and community leaders for their support in the passage of the library millage renewal and for their continued investment in Audubon Regional Library. And with that, I would like to give it over to April, who would like to tell you all about our summer reading program.
Hi there. Like he said, my name is April, and I'm the head of programming for the library. And I just kind of wanted to give y'all a brief overview of what we're offering this summer, because we have a lot of really awesome activities planned, from story times to outside people coming in. So Thursday, we're going to have a petting zoo at all of the branches. On the document that you're getting, it has times at each branches. So I'm going to kind of keep it short and not go over those times. But so we have the petting zoo coming on Thursday. On June 12th, which is next Friday, that's going to be Nature on the Go. So that's an interactive experience with different exotic animals. She strives to educate people on animals and caring for them and just kind of giving them a little bit more knowledge. And depending on some of the animals, you might get to hold them and interact with them closely. We also have our theater with Miss Jen, so that's interactive theater. She'll pull the kids up, she'll have them engage in the stories with her. We also have a magician coming in July. His name is Tim Spinoza. Everyone loves a magician, so we try to get one of those back at least every
He used
year.
to be one of my teachers, he's wonderful.
Really? That's funny. Yeah, so Tim Spinoza is going to be visiting us. We also have Louisiana Wildlife and Fisheries. Miss Tanya Sturman is going to come. She's going to bring some of the baby alligators and just kind of educate on local animals and items like that. Then we also have the Slam Crew. So they're a smaller version of the Harlem Globetrotters. So they're going to come and teach basketball tricks and different drills and things of that nature. We also have weekly story times at each of the branches. In Clinton, they're going to be at 10:30 a.m. on Tuesdays. And then in Jackson, they're going to be at 11:30 a.m. on Tuesdays. And then we'll have them in Greensburg as well. I don't know if y'all want to travel that far to come visit me in Greensburg, but if you do, they're at 10 a.m. And then we also have different movie showings and stuff going on as well. We've partnered with LSU Ag to bring several programs to all of the patrons. We have children's programming and adult programs. We have stuff for the teens. So we would just really like to see anyone who is interested, anyone who has any littles in their lives, to bring them into the library and spend some time with us this summer. Thank you.
One question for you, lady.
Absolutely.
Yeah. How the library in Greensboro come? It's a new library you're building, right? How is it? Progress on it.
Yes, I actually just went and visited last week. It's coming along really beautifully. They've made a lot of progress. They're getting all of the windows installed. Everything is on track to stay. I think they projected the schedule date was the end of September, and as far as I know, they are all still on track.
They're close.
Yes, sir. They are moving along very quickly.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I have one more question. What's the recommended age for the program? I
All
know
of
it's
the
gotta vary
programs.
some, but-
The programs with the animals and petting zoo and all of that, there isn't really a recommended age, just as long as you feel comfortable bringing the children to it. For story times, the recommended age is generally 0 to 5 years old because they're a little bit more juvenile, but we have had older kids join in and participate as well.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. Let's move on. Discuss, take action on road usage agreement with Ecoplex. Put this on the agenda.
Mr. Stein's here.
Scott?
You have it? The road usage agreement? There's some notes in from, Mr. DeQuilla as well. He's
Okay.
also,
That's the road usage agreement.
Hey, Scott Yarbrough, representing Ecoplexes. Yeah, we worked with Quality Engineering initially and Jeff to go through the road use agreement, make sure it was acceptable to them. And then I believe Yamisha had forwarded on to Mr. DeQuilla to review. My understanding is that he had some comments, I believe, for you guys to consider. I think the best route would be to, if there are modifications you'd like to make, if Mr. DeQuilla could put them in a red line document or something, or an email, and I could take it back to Ecoplexes to take a look at and see what changes we can work on. So, but I know Quality Engineering was agreeable to the document in totality, but I know Mr. DeQuilla had a few recommendations on it, so.
Yeah,
we can
I'd
take
like
those
to,
back.
I'd like to see, we go back with some of these questions and see if we can get them addressed.
I think the easiest route would be if we could get something specific. I kind of saw the comments, but
Yep.
it would be helpful to have the language that
I
you'd
can-
like to see,
Okay.
as opposed to just the comment itself, so that we can address exactly what you'd like to.
Well, we have the
addressed.
questions in front of us. If you want a copy of this, I can give you this, but I don't think we can answer it
No,
here, but I
not
can give you
tonight.
this.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I got it.
Entertain a motion,
Yeah.
take it under advisement until we get these questions answered.
So I would ask that if we can move pretty quickly, there are a couple other things I need to work with
Probably.
Sam on as well.
Probably at the next meeting, we have some answers.
Okay, all right, good. So if y'all want to send me
They
something,
have some in here.
I'll, that Sam drafts, I'll take it to them and we'll work through it.
And on the pictures you provided,
Yeah.
those were taken by our engineers, your
No,
group, or
that was a
who
consultant. I thought it should be identified in that road use agreement who did the work.
I missed it. I saw the pictures and then I saw where it was created, but I didn't catch the name.
There's no matter.
I'll take a look and see if I can find it if you want to, but I.
It talked about the
should
time
be
frame in
identi-
which they were captured. It just,
Yeah.
I didn't see where it was
Yeah.
taken, by who, I should say.
Because, we were talking about the road and the problems with the road early on
Mhm.
in this. Are we going back to early on as trying to get the roads, because we know when they logged that the roads were messed up down there.
Yeah, when Satara logged and took the proceeds from that logging, yes, I would agree that the road probably had some damage to it during that logging.
So are we going back to that time,
I think the pictures are,
or from that
I
time?
think
They're
post,
23 and some 24. It says here.
I think they're post Satara's work. I can't be 100% certain.
Post their work.
Post,
I
yeah.
think so.
And we're talking about prior,
Mhm.
that we have to do some things with.
Yeah, we'll have to look at the time frame and see when Satara finished up off of Genola.
So taking an advisement till our next meeting, get back to a motion, please.
Motion.
Mr.
Second.
Second.
I think oh, sorry, can I make one more comment? Or-
Please do.
Okay. I think the road in its present would be a challenge to do the construction that needs to be done, so it's going to have to be improved, and I think that's a conversation that needs to be had
Yeah,
with Ecoplexus and
Yeah.
figure out how to get it to a point where it can be used for the construction process and also it won't impact minimum impact to the residents as well during that
Because
process.
they've been impacted for a long time.
Okay.
Yeah,
So we turn the advisement till our next meeting. We have
okay.
some else.
I'll touch base and,
I can give you this, Mr. Scott.
is this,
These are just, you might already have it, but I don't know what your schedule is. I'd be happy to catch up with you on some of that too tomorrow, if you're available.
yeah, I'll be around.
Okay,
Okay.
next meeting, Scott, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Any more discussion? Question from the audience, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next on the agenda, approve 2026 liquor license for Good to Go. What's about Ms. Chastain?
Second.
Second by Mr. Umstead. Any discussion? Question from the audience, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Next on, adopt the Watchman as official journal for the parish.
I make a motion.
What's on Ms. Chastain? Second by Mr. Umstead. Any discussion? Question from the audience, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Number 7, to consider and take action with respect to adopting a resolution providing for canvassing the return and declaring the results of the special election held in the parish of East Feliciana, state of Louisiana, on Saturday, May 16th at 2026, to authorize extension and rededication of a special tax day. Motion,
Motion.
second.
One second.
Any discussion? Question from the audience, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Committee staff report. Executive committee, I don't have anything. Personnel committee, Dr. Chris O'Quinn.
I do not have anything.
Finance committee, Mr. Kyle Flanagan.
Have two items. First item is a motion to approve monthly invoices.
Second.
Any discussion? Question from the audience, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried.
Second item is a recommendation to renew insurance for the parish prison with wind buy-down and to reject terrorism coverage. Will Andrews.
That's on the prison.
And if you look in your binder, it's toward the back
Mr. Willis here.
of the documents.
All right, state your name, Mr. Willis.
Will Andrews, Dart Insurance. Good evening, guys and ladies. I think you have the proposal there in front of you. This is the jail renewal. It's separate from your other policies. And the good news is it's down this year from last year. So if you look on your summary page right there on the top, you'll see at the bottom what the cost was for 2025. And then you'll see the renewal cost for 2026, so about $2,000
Savings.
less than what it was last year. Historically, you've rejected the terrorism coverage. I have to offer it every time, but the committee recommends to reject it again. So no changes in deductibles or anything like that. It's just the market, insurance market's beginning to correct in some areas a little bit, so seeing some relief.
Make a motion.
What's about Ms. Chastain?
I'll second.
Second by Mr. Oliver. Any more discussion? Question from the audience, all in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Motion carried. Anything else, Mr. Chairman?
No, sir, that's it. Thank you, Mr. Will.
Public Works Equipment, Mr. McCray is not here, we're gonna move on. Building Property, Mr. Dexter Umstead.
I don't have anything, Mr. President.
Administrative Manager, Treasury Report, Ms. Misha Harris.
So, just want to let you all know, a public hearing is scheduled for the next meeting, January 15th at 5:30. That's to discuss lowering the speed limit in Feliciana Estates over in Highland Lake Shore. There's a vacancy, 2 vacancies on the Planning and Zoning Commission. If anyone is interested, you can drop a letter of recommendation or your resume off at the police jury office or send it to me by email. The deadline is the 10th of June. Thank you to Mr. Rushan for the Farm Center. You know, he he gives the reports for, he's shaking his head, for the Farm Center. So that's also in your binder. That's all I have. Mr. Frosty, you have something? Your work orders? And also, Mr. Frosty came out, we may be able to give an update on what's going on with LGAP and the renovations to the office over here. And we'll also have someone out on Thursday at 10:30 to start on the asbestos survey for the building.
Derek Hill, Director, Department of Public Works. I only have like 2 things. We met with the draftsman today about the renovations, for the DPW building for storms. He came out, he did his measurements, he drawn up a plan. We met with Mr. Dexter, which was a really big help. And after them, we're gonna all get together, Mr. Dexter and Ms. Shamisha, and present to you all some plans that we hope you all approve. And also, my next thing, we've still training on the iWork system, but we did give you all a pending summary report for this month. For last month, it should be on the side of your package. To give you an idea of some of the work that we are doing. It's still in the first phase, but we're getting better every day. We're training every week, so we'll have more for you all to come.
Any question, Mr. Hill?
That format for that program, has it changed dramatically from what it previously was?
It's a lot more detailed. It's a lot of things that we used to use that we can't use anymore, so we have to, so I think, is that Ms. Aaliyah? She meets with us every Thursday to give us a training, Wednesday, I'm sorry, to give us an update on our training for the next phase of the program, but it's coming along pretty good.
All right, thank you, Mr. Hill.
Yes, sir, thank you.
Now I'm gonna back up and give Ms. Arlene a chance to Feliciana Wildflower Festival. Say the best for next to last.
Good evening. I'm Arlene Culpepper with the Feliciana Wildflower Festival. We're having our 3rd annual festival this Saturday from 8 to 4. It's going to be in downtown Clinton. As you all probably know, Channel 2 has been doing a special on the town of Clinton and the parish. They've been doing various interviews of business owners and parish figures, and they are going to be here live all day on Friday. They're going to be actually doing their newscast from here. We have a bigger festival this year than we have. We're going to have a petting zoo. We have all of our flower vendors, plant vendors. We have a children's entrepreneur market that's coming out of Gonzales. It's over 30 kid vendors that own their own businesses. 4-H is going to be here. All of the downtown businesses are doing specials that day. And it's just going to be a very, very beautiful event. And what I'm hoping is that you guys can all come out, see the festival, and also be out there that Friday. We have a great police jury, and we want to show them off to the world, and that'll be a good time to do it. Did you guys have any questions about the festival?
I would hope that you try to participate. I'll be there 4 o'clock that morning. I don't know about the rest of you. I get up early here.
I was gonna ask you, Ms. Culpepper, what time does you want people to be there and where?
I would say if you guys could be there around 4, because they're gonna be setting up and starting to do their broadcast, and we want to definitely make sure that,
It'll be
that
in
we're
front of the
seen,
court.
that we're
Yes, for
visible.
sure.
They wanted to do, and I just found this out this a little while ago. They wanted to set up across from Dr. Dijon's old office, across from the hospital. Mayor Kemp could not get it approved by the DOTD to have the street shut off, so the alternate location is across from Lawyers Row with the courthouse in the background. Yeah, and I just sent an email to the producer, let her know that, and also let her know that you guys are gonna have people available that can help with the logistics and the lighting if needed. So I'll be out there too, so y'all don't feel bad about being up so early. Think it'll be worth every second of it. This is the type of coverage we have been waiting to get, yes. So it's just really important that we, you know, show up for them like they did for us.
We promote the town of Clinton and East Feliciana Parish. We have a
Yes.
beautiful parish, which I'm very proud of, and we should all promote East Feliciana Parish. There's some good things going on. I know we have our criticism, but there's a lot of good things going on in this parish. The parish is headed in the right direction. I really feel that way.
Thank you.
Okay. Let's move on. Homeland Security, Mr. Gabriel.
Just two things. Today is June 1st, and that means the first day of hurricane season. So we need to make sure all y'all are prepared and ready for it. We're gonna have a meeting later this month where we can get together with everybody, with the police, sheriff, different members, and we wanna sit down and go over, hey, if we get hit, what are you gonna do? Hey, everybody's position, what we expecting out of it. The other thing is, we're working on the burning of the debris at the bed site, the old sawmill out there. And if you thought it was big before, it is even bigger now, because they have hauled some more stuff. When we was out there today with Wright Construction, they come in hauling more debris in. So, it's a lot. That's it.
Okay, a question, Ms. Bueller? If not, we're gonna move on. 1 minute. Commission Board Report. Plan is on it. Need a motion to approve A through F. Recommended by Plan is on it.
So moved.
Motion by Ms. Chastain, second by Dr. Quinn. Roll call vote, please.
Mr. Dexter Armstead,
Yes.
Mrs. Kristen Chastain, Mr. Michael Cheatham, Mr. Kyle Flanagan,
Yes.
Mr. Jason McCray is absent, Mr. Keith Mills,
Yes.
Mr. Richard Olivo,
Yes.
Dr. Chrissy O'Quinn,
Yes.
President Lewis Kent.
Yes, motion carried. Okay. Next on the agenda, public comment, limited 3 minutes. Any public comment? If not, I entertain a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
Second.
All in favor? You gonna be here 4 o'clock, Friday morning? Don't think so.